Hey, all right, we are getting kind of excited here. The warm weather is starting to move in. Things are starting to melt down. It was very icy this morning, so we didn't go out to do any vlogging because we could barely walk. In fact, my daughter fell down several times. Just tried to get out of the parking lot to go across the street to go to school. Forget to walk to school itself. But the warm weather is starting to hit now and things are starting to melt. And I'm just hoping that we can get out there and vlog during some of the dry time, or that there is some dry time to actually do the vlogging in. But yeah, the snow is starting to melt in by the gallon here, you could say. The temperature has gone just barely above freezing in the last hour, and already you can see a dramatic decrease in the amount of slush, ice, and snow out there. Probably more than half of it in less than an hour is gone. Maybe just a little over an hour, give or take. It is way different from what we were out there in yesterday. If you look at yesterday's vlog, when me and Ellie went out and she was playing in the snow was like halfway up to my knee out there. And right now I can tell you with confidence that it wouldn't cover my boots. Snowbanks still look a little high, but even they're down from yesterday. As you can see, the dirt from the snowbanks that were there before the new snow fell is already starting to surface most of the way. And the new snow is pretty much, that was on them, is pretty much gone. This parking lot this morning had probably 5 centimeters of slush and ice in it. Now it's down to bare pavement. Kind of excited to get out there and do a little vlogging anyway. I don't know how much we'll be able to do or where we'll be able to go, but we'll be getting some done, I'm sure. We've been waiting a long time for some warm weather to come. And 50, 60 degrees here in Canada, that's sweating weather at this time of year. Because I got to tell you, winter ain't hardly over, and it's at this point in winter when we usually get the coldest weather, and it's warming up. It's starting to look a lot like mud week more than the beginning of February. If it keeps going like this, by the time Groundhog Day gets here, there'll be no snow for a groundhog to see a shadow whatsoever, so to speak. And certainly that's the only way it would see a shadow scary enough to scare it back into underground or whatever it is they say it does to them. The legend goes. Just trying our hardest to keep the vlog going and going and going until our season for moving gets going, which is before school is out, but not too long from now. In fact, some of the first events are happening, but they are costly. They cost money, and we need something free. or darn near free. I can't pay $200 or $300 to go to a local event. In fact, fact of the matter is, unless it's a big concert inside a stadium or something, you shouldn't have to pay that kind of money to go to any local event. So this is what it looks like here in Canada, moving into the last week of January. We are thawing out. Didn't really get to freeze all that much. We've had about 14 or 15 days of really cold weather. Other than that, it's been more than mild. In fact, out of all the countries out of there, being hurt the most early on in climate change here is Canada is near the top of the list. And the way it's changing the climate. Warmer winters, super hot summers, severe forest fires, air quality degrading. So I hope you all enjoyed the live vlog yesterday and the one we got the other day when the camera and the gimbal acted up. I don't know what the problem was. We haven't been able to recreate the problem since then. Maybe it was the cold weather. Maybe it was the phone. Maybe it was a combination of both. I don't know. But it has not had an issue since then. So we had our live stream, we did our videos, gaming update videos, thinking of different ideas to keep ourselves moving along during the cold periods. It is, I know I can't see much motion in the puddles down there, but it is definitely light rain out there. The trees are still losing ice. It's falling pretty good, but the wires and the other stuff, it's all fell off already. But with the warm up coming on as fast as it is, I'm sure those trees are going to lose all that ice and snow very quickly. And it's only mainly the bigger branches that have the ice and snow left as it is. They don't tend to lighten up and fling snow off as easily as the smaller branches do. Buses were canceled again today, so lots of kids didn't get to school. But for the most part, many of the kids walk. Some parents keep their kids home when the buses are canceled, and some let the kids decide. And Ellie went to school today in spite of the dangers and the trouble we had getting down there. It should be easier getting her home from school. Looks like things are melting very quickly. The rain is light. and the air is not freezing. And before, the air was light and it was freezing. There was freezing rain when I was walking home from taking her to school. Could actually feel things starting to get more and more slippery as the salt on the ice was giving up and not melting any longer. So we are always thinking of new ideas to keep this going. We're trying to find a way to keep some lives going continuously, but it requires having a device to do that. And so we're going to have to pick I think we're going to have to pick a device to keep busy, to keep some lives on, at least one running. There are companies that'll do it for you, but they charge a lot of money. It's not cheap. It's between $10 and $20 a live stream. They will download and let you use their server to log into Facebook and run your lives. But it's costly. Just $20 for 24 hours. That's a little under $1 an hour, but it's still a lot of money. And yes, you have to spend money to make money, but we're making zero. We enjoy doing this, but we do want to keep the channel moving all at the same time, the best we can. And having content on it and flowing. We don't drive, we walk, and it is winter, so it's cold and it's icy, it's snowy. Some of the guys are doing that. If you're in your 20s or if you're in your 30s, you can do that. But when you're in your 60s and 70s, not so much, guys, not so much. It was kind of sad news this morning. We turned on the computer, checked the news, find that Melanie had died at 76 years old on Tuesday. She certainly was a staple of my growing up years in the 70s and the late 60s, early 70s, the Woodstock era and all that. It's another of many artists and celebrities we've lost recently. Working on some ideas to have lives where we just talk and make each other's day better. I don't know if we would use a StreamYard or a Streamlab for that, or which one. But we just go through the day with the live on, seeing what we do through the day and whatnot. Follow us through our day, hour by hour. I know that pizzerias are doing it, and other sub shops and other YouTubers, and why not me? No, I'm not much different. I mean, I live in a smaller apartment, and they have to be careful where the cameras are pointing because, people sleep and wander around comfortably, like they're at home, you might say. But why not me? And most of the time I'm here alone anyhow. So we're going to see what we can do with that. Coffee and Ramble, making your day great. Show you how we do our AI upgrades, or game updates, and whatnot. How we rewrite articles to make, not articles so much as press releases, to make scripts for videos, and a whole lot more. We do lots and lots of stuff here every day, non-stop. Kind of busy, busy, busy. If we're not out walking, we are definitely working on some kind of content somewhere along the line. And sometimes we're watching our counterparts as they do their streams and stuff, trying to find out what they're doing. That creates interest. It's just some of what we do around here every day as well, on top of cleaning and washing laundry and dumping garbage and all that other good stuff that goes along with life, everyday life, that you don't see in the background. Other people are showing you this content and getting paid for it. Wow, parking lot has just suddenly got very busy. Very, very busy indeed. Looks like traffic is picking up. There was hardly any traffic out there, and what was out there was rolling very slowly this morning. Very, very slowly. It was a lot of ice. A lot. More than I imagined there was, because it obviously didn't start all this freezing rain and snow until long after we were in bed. It must have been pretty vicious for a while, because there was quite a bit of it when we woke up. There was enough slush and frozen gook on the ground to actually, the plow came in and plowed the ice off the driveway. They were out there plowing and salting like mad this morning at 6:30, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So at least for now, the super cold air is moving out, and it's moving out quietly. It's not like moving out like a lion. It's moving out like quietly. Usually it's very windy and stormy, and I mean, yeah, we had some cold air and we had some freezing rain and snow, but nothing to complain about. No super high winds. None of that stuff. And it was actually nice enough yesterday that Ellie went out and played for about an hour or so, which was exciting for her, being that she was home from school and got to have some fun outside on a snowy day. Though she didn't make a snowman like she wanted to or any such thing, because the ice was pretty, the snow was pretty ice crusted, I should say. So it would have been tough to get the snow to make a snowman. So anyway, I hope you enjoy our videos, and I hope you'll leave comments, like, and subscribe. Definitely leave suggestions. We try to upload raw video. We don't do a whole lot of editing. We let you see exactly what we see when we go out. Sometimes people will ask to be removed from our video. We do that kind of editing, or other stuff too hectic or crazy to put into a live video, or against YouTube rules, we have to remove that. But other than that, it's pretty much raw. We just upload the way it is. Anyway, we'll see you later. Have a good afternoon. Like, subscribe, follow. Free ways to support. We appreciate your support. Bye-bye.